In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to speak to the universe. Now, I'm going to ask you this question. I know you've all seen individuals online who just appear to be magnets. They can get any opportunity they want. They can get any woman they want. They can get any dollar amount they want. And it just seems effortless. I'm going to tell you that that is true. And the reason that is true is because your consciousness is a reflection of the universe. What you think up here is what goes on out there. So this is why I tell you in my videos, when you think negative, expect something negative to happen. Whether it be a smallest, most implicate thing, everything you are thinking about is going to manifest in your reality. So if you're on a negative, low vibration, expect to be very lustful at times. Expect to be very greedy at times, whether that be with food, money, whatever, right? Expect to attract those individuals in your life. Expect for those things to be within your external world because that is how you feel internally. When you realize, right, that everything that was instilled in your mind can also be taken out of your mind, you start realizing that, oh shit, everything that's going forward, everything that I'm doing, everything that's in alignment right now is either working with me or working against me, either allowing me to grow or allowing me to degenerate and deteriorate. So once again, bro, like, you can have anything you want, bro, because everything is you. You weren't put on this earth to work a 9-to-5 job for the rest of your life and be a slave. That was not your purpose that you were sent down here for. Your purpose as a human being is to vibrate and conduct fucking That's it. That's it. No matter how you do that, bro, that is your sole purpose, bro. People always want to ask, what's my purpose? What am I supposed to be doing? I don't know myself, etc., etc., etc. In order for you to know yourself, you have to know who you want to be. Once again, because you right now could be the indoctrinated version of you, but the version of you that you want to be is going to require you to reprogram your mind with subliminals, to get off of social media for a minute, to fast from specific food, to fast from specific people, because that is what you need for your elevation. See, we always want to be in comfortable situations. We want to be around comfortable people. We want to be doing things, right, that are allowing us to stay the same. No matter how much we say we want to change. As human beings, our actions are our culprit. Not what I'm saying, our actions. Because what I say is like me grabbing a pen. What I do is me actually marking that bitch on paper. So you have to ask yourself, right? If the universe is working for me, what am I doing for the universe? And then you have the moment. If the universe is guiding me throughout this matrix, right? If the universe is guiding me throughout life, if the universe is allowing me to be as great as I can be, what am I doing to actually be what the universe is trying to allow me to be? Because once again, right, we're only judged off one thing. We're judged off our decisions, bro. If our decisions are not in coherence with what we want, we can't get it. So if I'm not meditating every morning, if I'm not reading every morning, if I'm not making these videos every morning, if I'm not organizing my life so that I can financially free myself, I can't do what the fuck I need to be doing. Because once again, everything I'm doing is aligned with purpose. Me getting out of my bed every morning is for a purpose. Meaning me getting out of my bed is for me to help people. Me getting out of my bed is to create value. Me getting out of my bed is to generate revenue for myself and my future family, for me to learn more, invest more into myself. You know what I'm saying? So you have to put yourself in the mind frame of, okay, everything that I want, I have. And anything that I don't have, I don't need. When you put yourself in the law of abundance and stop being scarce, you start realizing that you stop having money problems. because you know that money is not a physical problem, it's a mental problem. So when you realize that, oh shit, I'm never going to be able to get rich from my job. I'm never going to be able to get rich from this temp job or this whatever the fuck I'm trying to do, right? I'm never going to be able to get rich. That's just not possible. It's not going to happen. You feel me? It's just not. But what I can do right now while I'm working this job is utilize the skill of being a consumer, right? You go into your 9 to 5 and you're learning to produce, but you're learning to consume. You're learning to consume feedback. You're learning to consume criticism. You're learning to consume all of these different things, right? And this in itself is either turning you into one or two people, molding you more into the boss you already are that you just don't know you are yet, or molding you into the individualized number train of slaves that society has cultivated. So you have to ask yourself, who do I want to be? Do I want to be a slave in another number? Or do I want to free myself in all facets, right? Not being a slave to my flesh, not being a slave to my fucking mouth, not being a slave, you know what I'm saying, to my actions, not being a slave to my past. All of these different things make up the individual you want to be. You got homies probably right now that are going backwards, doing the same shit y'all did when y'all was kids 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and it just doesn't serve you no more. It doesn't serve you no more, bruh. No matter if you're intoxicated, you're under the influence, you know that your spirit, right? See, because the distinction between the flesh and the spirit is like your stomach growling. Like your flesh, what it does is it confuses you and it tries to misinterpret situations. You going to make a dumb decision isn't smart, but your flesh will misconstrue you to believe that you just need to have fun, or you just need to do this to let some tension off, or, you know what I'm saying, just relieve stress or some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Notice how when you make decisions that are not good, there's always a why you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a cope mechanism in your mind, like, oh, I'm doing this for this, or I'm doing this for that, or I'm doing this also for this reason. But you know that you're just doing this shit because you shouldn't be doing it. And that's just the bottom line. So once again, bro, this is why I say, when you make the decision to fully go in on you, you will start to realize that the universe is going to fully go in on you. Because once again, you could take somebody to the water, but you can't make them drink it. And the universe could be unfolding everything for you, but your self-awareness is just not there yet. Yet, key word. So you have to allow yourself to continuously keep getting better. You have to allow yourself to continuously keep growing. You have to allow yourself to continuously keep elevating and prospering every single day, so that not only you can get more in tune with yourself, but you can get more in tune with your spiritual abilities. Everybody has a spiritual ability, whether that be psychic, whether that be fucking self-awareness, a heightened fucking self-awareness, whether that be you being able to have telekinesis, you being a telepath, whatever the case may be, bro. Everybody has spiritual capabilities on this plane. Everybody was born with gifts on this plane. You either have tapped into those gifts or you have not tapped into those gifts. Meaning, you've either turned on that button or you've not. And that's exactly what it is. To keep that shit as simple as possible. Once again, I'm not even going to draw this shit out. You have either turned on that light, meaning you are awake, or you have never turned that bitch on and you're not. Simple as that. That's just what it is, my nigga. So once again, bro, take this summer. Matter of fact, take the fucking rest of this year, because the year ain't over yet, my nigga. Take the rest of this year to make as many fucking decisions as you can on you. Whether that be you getting a gym membership, you getting a health coach, you focusing on your health, you getting in the gym, you focusing on the gym, you know what I'm saying? You focusing on reading, you focusing on getting more intelligent, you focus on learning something new that you haven't learned, you focus on traveling to a new city you haven't traveled to, you know what I'm saying? Do something out of the ordinary and organize your day-to-day. I made a video on organization. I could put this shit in the description. When you wake up every day, you should be doing typically the same thing every day around productivity. So if that means if I wake up, right, the first thing I do, I pray, I meditate. Then I go make a video. Okay, I already know what videos I'm making because I wrote down my 3 video ideas prior. So I've set myself for success the next day waking up. Okay, so when I've done that, then I can allow myself to move forward. Then after that, all right, say I need to go eat. All right, I'm eating from this time to that time. Then after I eat, I may have a meeting. So you set yourself up, right? Let's say, for instance, you might be watching this video. You wake up, you got to go to work. Before you step in that building, before you step in that office, before you step into wherever you're going, you need to set time aside for something that's going to elevate you in some form or fashion. This could be spiritually, financially, physically, whatever. Whether this is meditating, whether this is making content, whether this is making music, whether this is journaling, writing, whatever you need to do for you, you need to find at least 10 minutes, right? That you can focus directly on self. No distractions, none of that shit. None of that shit. You need to focus directly on you for at least 10 minutes before you step into the world, before you give your mind, your energy, your mind, your soul to the world. You need to give yourself at least 10 minutes every single day to just be still and focus on self. You deserve that shit. You own that shit. And so you will get that shit. Once again, you talk to the universe like how you want to be talked to. You don't want to be disrespected, so don't disrespect the universe. You don't want to be shunned, so don't shun the universe. You don't want to be neglected, so don't neglect the universe. A lot of people can't get their blessings because they're blocking them. If I was on the court and the objective is for to not let you score, so I block everything you put up, stop doing that to your own blessings. Stop hanging around people you know you don't want to be around. Stop going around places you know you don't want to go around. Stop doing shit that you know you don't want to do because you have a choice. You have a choice, bro. And the more you keep telling yourself that you don't, the more you keep telling yourself that you are a slave, the more you keep telling yourself you can't leave your job, is the more you'll stay there. Because your mind is locked. Your vibration is locked. So start talking to the universe like you want to be spoken to every single day. Start pouring into yourself and loving yourself so much that nobody or anything could ever have control over you ever again. Start doing shit for yourself to the point where you're so happy that nobody's presence can irritate you or bother you. Nobody not being there for you, nobody giving up or betraying you could ever rub you the wrong way ever. It couldn't even make you want to get irritated. Even if you did get irritated, you would just laugh because you're just so unbothered. Get to that point, right? When you're at that point, life is on easy mode. Literally. Whether that's accomplishments, whether that's women, whether that's achievement, whatever it is, right? Everything is going to be easy when you get to the standpoint of when you are one with the universe. When you and the universe have synergy, meaning that you understand and comprehend the universe, and the universe understands and comprehends you, you won. You won the Matrix. You won. You won this thing we call life. You won a simulation. You won everything, bro. You won, my nigga. You won. There is no getting it. No, nigga, you won. Because once again, when you focus on you, the world focuses on you. When you love you, the world loves you. When you pour into you, the world pours into you. Because once again, what you give is what you get. You don't get what you are owed. You get what you are fucking deserved. So what you do is what you will get, my nigga. So why not give it your all? Why not give it your best? Why not do what you want to do? Why not be who you want to be? And operate at your highest frequency no matter what the fuck nobody got to say. And just do it for you, bro. Don't do it for the accomplishments, the applause, none of that bullshit, bro. Do this shit because you genuinely love what you do. Do this shit because you genuinely love being you. And be your authentic version, not for the applause or appeasement of the world. Be your authentic version because you love what you see in the mirror. Be your authentic version because you love just simply existing and producing. Hey, I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. For the new people that's watching the video, like, comment, subscribe, tap in, join the family. Hey, for the family that's been tapping in and been with me since day one, y'all already know how we rocking, man. Hey, TikTok down low, IG down low. Hey, like I said, we going up this summer, so just be ready, man. It's coming. Hey, let's go. I'm out.